All right, guys, that was 21.2. David and Janae killed it. We're going to go upstairs, debrief it with them, see how we can do better, what we did well. All right, we got Janae. What's your last name?
DeCossin.
Janae DeCossin.
Rolls her off the tongue.
North. David Ruckman. David Powerhouse Ruckman.
All right. Self-dubbed. I like
got
it.
Darren, not Powerhouse Hunsucker.
Darren, your real dad.
Yes.
Hunsucker?
That's him. But yeah, we got Janae and David here doing was 17.1. It's now 21.2, I believe.
Exactly right.
The world knew it was coming.
Yeah.
I feel like it was the most for sure predicted, like most people said it.
Yeah,
and it actually
I
happened.
had a feeling that Castro wouldn't program it because so many people just like knew it was coming, but it's a good retest. It's a good death. Some death here.
What'd you think? I mean, like as soon as you guys heard it.
I was just happy it wasn't deadlifts. That's
It's
all.
it's just lighter deadlifts.
It's pretty much deadlift. yeah. It's pretty much just deadlifts being pounded into your low back.
It's got to be like the most underwhelming workout that it's just like, all right, let's go. Let's die.
Yeah. I kind of think I was not mad about it because there's no thinking.
Yeah.
Nothing to hold you back, no strategy to be had. It's just.
Yeah. If you want a fast
go.
time, I mean, you just got to go.
Right.
If there's a type of workout that Janae excels at, it's definitely something like this. Or last week too, double unders and burpees. She's just like a machine at turning her mind off and going really hard and making me look bad. So that's what you're looking at here.
Well, thanks.
Did you guys do it in 2017?
Yeah, so that was my first open workout ever.
Also my
and my
first
back
open workout,
has never been more sore to this day than after
Welcome
that
to
one
CrossFit.
workout. Yes. I remember I
open.
got my L1 the next day, so I sat in this metal chair like after I did all these dumbbell snatches, and they were all singles. Like at that time, you didn't cycle a dumbbell. You just did singles the whole time. Sat in this metal chair for 8 hours in my L1, and then like couldn't walk for the next 2 days and retested, and it was worse. So
And nothing's changed.
yeah,
Same
just
outcome
it's
this
just
year.
about yep.
Back still hurts.
Captain time cap that year, so we've improved since then.
Yeah, it was also
right.
my first open workout, and I remember I did singles on the dumbbell, and I could hardly power snatch it. It was so heavy for me, and I'm pretty sure I almost got time cap too. So we've come a ways.
Yeah, you
Since then.
definitely come a long ways looking at this video here from both you guys. And yeah, that's something that Rich and I were kind of talking about with it. It's like, 17.1 obviously was the first time they released like the dumbbell snatch, within the open workouts or really any workout as far as in CrossFit. And I thought that was something that really like it opened up that whole realm of like dumbbell work now. It's like, oh wow, this is something that's like coming. And obviously in the Mayhem Athlete program, we do dumbbell snatches. Shout out to Mayhem Athlete.
Yep.
Pretty much like every week, like twice a week or in some way, shape, or form. So.
Were you the one that programmed this like 2 weeks ago, Jake? Was that you
Okay,
doing?
well, yeah, 4 weeks ago, February 19th.
You're
we
the
just-
wizard.
You called it.
You knew it.
Yep.
So
Jake's-
shout out to Jake for
Yep.
having
Good
guys
job,
do
Jake.
this 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
But I mean, strategy-wise,
I
anything other than
I
go
honestly
fast.
think there's no strategy. Yeah.
Write that down.
Terrible. That's like the worst advice
You got
could
you,
give.
That's
so
probably
you got
it.
everybody pen and paper at home right now writing this. Got it.
No strategy.
Big
just
big
go.
notes.
What's time cap? Someone help me. Is it
Is
15?
it 15
No,
minutes, I
20.
believe?
It's actually
Oh, it's 20 minutes.
20.
You got a
Oh,
long
sorry.
You
time.
want it.
Sorry, a
There
long
you go.
time.
People
You
fit
should
it.
finish this
You wanna
workout.
finish, you should.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah,
little
and like
mess up
What
there
happened
for
there?
me. I felt awkward. I don't know.
Nice.
and like that was something too, like in this workout, like burpees for instance, like if you have a set pace on like burpees, your speed is always going to be the same, like the way across you could almost have that pace just set through. It's like, hey, I take 75 seconds to 90 seconds, okay, I have 6.5 to 7.5 minutes of just burpee work. It's like, okay, how am I going to make up 150 reps of dumbbell snatches? Well, if you want that fast time, that's where the dumbbell snatches have to be unbroken, or they got to be nonstop.
Right.
I mean, like for those like elite times, if you're a person, you've never done this before and stuff, obviously, kind of like you said, sometimes the best strategy is no strategy. You focus too much on something like that and it ends up messing you up more. You're not hitting your pace. You're not hitting that goal. You kind of have to stay like within your fitness realm.
Did you jump the whole time, Janae?
I did. I think besides
Jump down, I mean?
the round of burpee box jump overs
You psycho.
after the 40.
Yeah, that's
I think I stepped down some of them to get my heart rate a little lower and my legs a little bit less fatigued because my legs were really tired and I wanted to do my 50 in a big set. So I slowed it down just slightly so that I could try to hang on to the dumbbell longer. But for the most part, I like my cadence better when I jump off the box. And
Gotcha.
it doesn't usually spike my heart rate any different. So I
Goals.
know that's
We
just,
are.
that's just
We
me.
are two
I don't
different
know. It's
people.
just me.
Yeah.
So,
Most people
again,
probably
it's like,
step down to save that heart rate.
it's like a flow thing. I think it's how I always do it. It's how I enjoy it. So I stuck with it. I'm not going to change my, my cadence on an open workout just because
We're not attacking you here, Janae.
No, I know.
We're just asking
Right.
the car questions here.
But if I'm being honest about the strategy thing, I think my strategy was I wanted to try to do the dumbbell snatches close to unbroken or unbroken and catch my breath there. So that's why I intentionally did my burpees at a little bit speedier pace, is because I knew my first 5 to 10 dumbbell snatches would suck, but the second you get rolling in your cadence, like you breathe at the top, you calm down,
Yeah.
and
You
then
accept
you get into your flow.
you pretty much accept the suck.
Right, exactly. And then once your heart rate's down, you'll spike again on the burpee box jump overs, but you just know that you get your rest there. Again, that's very specific to me. I don't know.
No, that's great.
Yeah, I'm almost the complete opposite athlete.
I say,
Janae,
Dave, what are you
Have-
thinking
have good
about, like right
contrast
here?
I'm very long and very heavy, and she's very fast and very,
Yeah, Dave, what is going through your mind?
Yes, I mean, I obviously step down my burpees every time. I think that helps me kind of regain some control over my heart rate. I tried to keep them as steady as I could. Obviously, you're going to probably slow down a little bit in the workout. Yep. Hands on knees. Perfect timing.
As
Yes,
such.
perfect.
Yep, right on cue.
So slow down your first set of burpees, first probably 2 sets if you can, just to maintain control of your heart rate. And then for me, I don't think you did this at all. I wasn't trying to pay attention to you, but I think it might be this set of dumbbell snatches. As my heart rate gets higher and higher as I get into this workout, if I need to slow it down, I'll bring that dumbbell to my shoulders instead of cycling it straight down like I'm doing here. Oh, nice. Another little break. Come on, David. Pick it up.
Pull it together here, Dave.
But that's just a good to mitigate your heart rate. So if you guys need to go down to your shoulders instead of just going down to the ground like I'm doing here, that's also probably
You're essentially
gonna
just slowing
Yeah.
down the movement. Yep.
Yeah,
No,
you're
it's
going to
great.
save your low back too. Cause
Yep.
Oh, there it is. There's
Yeah,
the
there it is.
transition. It'll save your low
Beautiful.
back because generally you'll load your hips and your hamstrings a little bit better if you slow it down. Whereas if you're just doing the bend and snap, you're going to feel that tomorrow for sure.
Yeah.
So it's really just about mitigating heart rate. And if you guys can pick a pace to start, try and hold it the best you can.
Yeah.
It's not about how fast you go necessarily. It's about not slowing down like I'm doing here. Great.
I think I
You're
just
great.
Like,
You're great for this right now,
Yes.
Dave.
Perfect.
just like you said you were taking your rest at your shoulder. I think that's why I take longer at the top on my dumbbell
take a
snatch.
second to
yeah,
breathe.
Give
like
that
just
breathe.
literally because it's overhead, so you're like opened up and you're standing up, so you can take a breath at the top.
Yeah.
I don't know. Again, that's like if you can
Yeah,
hang on to
preference.
the dumbbells.
Yeah.
And because it's one dumbbell, you're right. Either if you go down like David did, or you're a slight pause at the top, you can regain your heart rate once you get in a rhythm with it. Because the dumbbell's light enough, you can launch it up and it's weightless most of the time in that movement, the vast
Sure.
majority.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just feel like if you smoke your heart rate in the first 2 minutes of this workout, then
Yeah.
like the whole thing is gonna suck. So, trying to stay
Exactly.
really controlled through your round of 20 and 30 if you can,
For sure.
and then have some gas in the tank, which I did not in this attempt, for 40 and 50.
Yeah.
That's easier
Go
said than done.
slow
Like, yeah,
the
like all
first
CrossFit
few.
workouts don't come out super hot.
Go slow, yeah. The first 15
And I
burpee
think,
box
you know,
numbers.
and I think like Dave like hit it well here too. Like as far as like in the open, like you said, he wasn't paying attention to like what like she was doing. I think it's something that people do get caught up in the open because like, we talked about earlier, like with Rich and stuff, it is the open, your heart rate is already jacked up high. But, you got to stay within like your fitness area. If you try and venture outside of that, just like you said, you go too fast those first couple rounds, you're trying to pace with somebody that's faster than you, they're a rabbit and you're a tortoise, then you're going to die off quick.
Yep.
That happens. And I mean, that's what happened to me. Like on this workout, like when I first did it, I tried to pace with people faster than and I blew up, and I realized that I hate them even more for what they did to me.
Right. It's hurtful,
that they let
obviously.
me do that.
Right.
I haven't forgiven them. The other thing too is coaching. I don't know if anybody's watched Tasia in this video. I don't know if she's moved. Her head tilt too as well. If you're a person. Oh wait, there she is. Okay, sorry. AJ and Tasia did a phenomenal job here. But
Given all the encouragement. AJ likes to whisper. He's just like,
he is.
11.
He's a very soft-spoken man.
I'm like, what?
And he likes it.
What am I on?
Heart rate control calms by AJ.
Yes.
Very true.
It's true. Sometimes when you have someone who speaks softly to you,
It does help,
Golf clap.
Yeah, golf clap. Just stay calm.
or rather just speaks.
I'd rather,
So
I'd rather
actually-
be like, you piece. You
So
need to
wait,
move
so
faster.
actually, like watching you here. So Janae, you broke up which round?
I broke my last set.
Oh,
Shameful,
really?
I know.
What's wrong
I
with you?
know, guys.
I didn't know that.
I let the whole team down.
I mean, so your end time was what? Sorry,
10:45.
so wow, 10:45, and you took a break. You were
took
on
a
pace for
break.
sub 9.
I don't know about that.
90-second break real quick. Make a cup of coffee, come back.
But no, I mean but still, that's impressive. And I mean, do you feel like you absolutely needed that break? Like, you know, like
Yeah,
gun. I mean, like
100%.
gun held to your head. You had
Like,
to break.
I stand behind that break for
Okay,
sure.
well that's good as long as you own it and you accept it. Dave, you haven't broke yet at all.
Yeah, no, I'm not. Oh, I wish that were true. Yes.
There were no breaks there.
Yes.
Oh, dear.
The goal, I will be retesting on Monday, try and eliminate this right here, the Slaughterfest.
Oh, dude, you're what's wrong with this. You already want to redo it after that.
It's like the temptation, and then you have the weekend to really think about it, be like,
Yeah.
It just
okay, all
adds to
right,
it.
yeah.
Or what's worse, I think, is like you do it and you're like, yeah, okay, that was all right, and then I'm gonna watch Haley go and
Yeah.
be like, okay,
What's
I'm redoing it.
What's like really cool about this workout too is like you always talk about saving a little bit like in the tank, even if like you don't think you have it. It's amazing what that last round of last few reps like you can pull out of you. Like I mean, like just watching you do these burpee box jump overs. I hope this is your last set.
It's my last set.
Okay, good. Otherwise, I'm just talking for nothing. But I mean, you know, it's like, yeah, those last 15, and that's what I talked about earlier. It's like you find that pace that you can keep for that first few sets of burpees. And then if you can, you got to get whatever seconds you can, you know, and you should be falling on your face like at the end.
Look at Tasia. She took off your shoes.
I know, God
Oh, what a
bless Tasia.
generous
She
human
really
she
took care of you
is.
there.
Wow.
She did.
Did you ask
I
her to
love
do
her.
that? She just did that
No,
automatically?
she did it.
Secretly, she does have a foot fetish. So.
I
No,
feel like
she
that's
just
like
did it, and then she stopped, and I was like, Tasia, come back,
Oh,
and she
she
did
was-
it again.
Yeah.
Is that a uniquely female thing? I feel like if a man touched me after that, like if AJ came up and was like, "Hey man,
took
let
your
me
shoes
take
off?
off your shorts real quick," I'd be like, "Whoa."
Yeah, no, I think girls do
Take
that
'em.
for each other a lot. Yeah, take the shoes off.
That is not what I
Shake
want
your
after a
legs out.
workout.
I hope
Oh, I love
I hope
it.
everybody's writing that down too.
Leave me
coaching-
alone.
yeah.
Let me just die here for a minute.
Coaching wise. But yeah, I mean, you know, this is a retest. You know, if you have done this before, you know, like in the past, you can, you know, if you have that video available, I do think, you know, repeatable workouts are such a great thing. As much as I don't like to do them, you know, but again, you can test out different things, different strategies. Obviously, it's the open, so you can redo it as much as you want. But it's like, you know, you can learn so much from like past history. You know, you can look at your fails. You can learn from like everybody else with it. And that was something that I like took away from this. Like when I tried it the second time, I tried a different strategy. It blew up in my face.
Nice.
So I learned. So when I do it again the 20th time, maybe I'll have it right and I'll have the fastest time in the world.
In this workout too, go look at your old time. So if you're like 12 minutes, it's like a classic pacer.
Yeah.
So like you can write down where you need to be at the first set of 15.
Jake
burpee
is
box
the
jump
king
overs.
of this.
Second, I'll probably throw some out there, maybe in the
Yeah.
comments. I
He's-
guess I'm
he's
committing
good.
to it now. But like for sure, if you want to be 12 minutes, let's pace out every single round where you want to be at the end of your burpee box jumps, probably your snatches as well. I'm gonna guess top 10%. It'll need to be in the 14-ish range. That's my guess right now. Maybe a little higher. It's hard to say.
Yeah, I
this
mean,
early.
with it being a like repeated workout, I mean 13 and stuff, you know, is definitely going to be a great place to be. If you can get in the 13 minutes and anything lower than that is just awesome.
For sure.
You guys are great.
If you want to burn it down, yeah, you don't have to go unbroken. You proved it, but
Yeah.
you want to plan on hanging on
Yeah.
to the dumbbell,
Yeah.
smooth burpees.
You can take a smoke break if you guys need it.
I just
But
wanted,
don't.
I
Yeah,
wanted
don't.
to have that in my head before I went because I think I'm capable of it, or just like borderline capable. So I wanted to like take the decision away before I did it. Does that make sense? So like in the workout, I'm not thinking like, oh, I could drop it at 15.
Oh, go in with
You
that
know, I
mindset.
was
Yeah,
like-
we're going
yeah, I
unbroken.
was
We're
like,
not setting this
This
puppy
is
down.
the plan. You know, burn it down, and if
That's
you can't
right.
do it, you'll set it down. But at least the choice isn't there. It's already made.
We'll give them props too. Yesterday at the barn, they did like 60 deadlifts at 345 and 240,
Oh my gosh.
courtesy of
Rich killed
Mr.
us.
Froning.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the back was feeling nice and
Yeah,
tender today,
write that
so,
down.
Yeah.
I took like 4
good warm-up.
ibuprofens for
Yeah.
my back before this workout.
That's
Let
the
that
other
be
thing
known.
though too, that warm up in this is, you know, I mean like Ready State and them, they'll definitely have like, you know, we'll definitely have stuff available, but that is a huge thing for this workout because low back and is so big. So
Yeah,
make sure you get a good warm up.
If I were you guys, I'd pull on the rower for just a little bit. I kind of did
An
like
hour.
an hour. Did like a little EMOM style of like 15 cals on the minute for males, and then I did some like, you know, burpees over the box, a couple dumbbell snatches, rest a minute, do that a couple times just to
Good.
get that pull going, and then, you know, just make sure your heart rate is ready. So I like to bike for, you know, 5 minutes before I really start the workout, so I feel like I'm in a flow state. You guys don't want to be at zero with your heart rate.
No,
And then
it's-
go to
yeah,
a million. So if you're already
100%.
kind of breathing, have your aerobic system primed, That's going to help you big time, so you feel a little bit more relaxed once you actually start.
Super warm. Should be a good break of sweat before you get in the workout. Like you said, heart rate up, posterior chain on fire before you go in, ready to have you.
I think too, one more thing is like, I think power snatching it versus muscle snatching it is really advantageous in this workout to save your low back specifically.
Yeah.
RIP.
I don't know if we've said that. We've all said it to each other before this, but I think that's important to save your legs and your low back.
Definitely.
I know like everyone can
You're gonna have, like,
probably
your-
muscle snatch it, but
Yeah, I would say you're gonna have
You're
your
not gonna
classic
for it.
like gorilla back people who can just pull it all day. And yeah, I mean, I
if you can,
I
great,
100% agree. Like in my realm, and that's actually Rich and I were literally just all this stuff like we pretty much have said too.
Yeah.
So you guys are just talking for nothing. No, I'm just joking. But no, I mean,
No one's watching this.
I mean, definitely like stronger people will just muscle it up, and that's great. Yeah, if you're a person that doesn't have that ability to hit that for high for consistent repetition, you need a power snatch.
If you're
every
listening, you
single time.
probably don't have that ability.
Yeah.
from the start too. Because
Yep.
You
I know
powered all of them?
I powered all of
So
them.
sub
I
11.
think I had a couple
And
that.
maybe sub 10 if she didn't break.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Oh
But
my God,
powered
it
all
was
of
not a
them.
45-second break.
Easily. We can actually go back and
Yeah, let's
count that.
video review
count
that.
Oh yeah.
Anything else y'all do different? Any last words?
Yeah. Would you recommend this to a friend?
No,
absolutely
definitely not.
Don't be a victim. Don't let the workout beat you.
Yeah.
Have a plan. Be prepared. Attack it super hard.
Pick an aggressive pace and hold.
Get your mind
be
right.
in charge. Don't let the workout take your lunch money.
I think
Be in
It's
charge.
tattooed on my back.
Yeah.
stay calm through the dumbbell snatch and just breathe, I think would be what I would say. Because you can catch your breath there.
That's right.
Steve.
Right.
Luck.
Wrap.
Good stuff.
Thanks, David.
Good luck.
Good work.